evil, and that's so not me. I never cheat and I never lie, and that wasn't a lie that I said just now, cause I'm not that. I love my life. So let me get back to the point I was making. I'm queen, whatever I wanna be, the least evil queen you'll ever meet. And if you make eye contact with me, I totally won't have you executed immediately, 'cause that'd be evil, and that's so not me. Welcome in, everyone. So I actually want to try holding my mic as long as I can today to see if it's a practical thing to do. And I felt like this would be a good opportunity because we did have yesterday where I was commercing, but I don't know. I forgot. So I'm going to try to hold it for the entirety of this stream and see how practical it is. Already it's not practical because the cable is right here, but it's fine. We're going to see. And if you do not believe me, and you redeemed, second, I totally won't have you executed immediately, 'cause that'd be evil, and that's so not me. So I'm pretty sure we have to go to Mirias, because we were asking those people by the, was it Brontenas statue? Like what's going on? Like what's the details? And then figure out what's going on with Vertrag. That's we were gonna ask too. Boom, 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 boom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Boom, boom, boom. Make my heart go. It goes zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Stinging, na na na. Hit me with cosmic blast. World. I don't really remember the lyrics. And you did redeem first. Amazing. We love to see it. Breathing in you, give me air. I'm living off your solar flare. Okay, we can go this way. Beautiful. So actually, I should start calling this place Brelif, right? Because it's no longer called Mirias. At some point, this is going to become a dungeon, though, right? Like, we can fight here. If I'm right, if I'm correct. So last we left off, the people of Brelif, or Murias, as it was originally called, did like some sort of ritual to offer up small gifts for the now gone goddess Midir. Okay, I'm trying to remember things as I speak. It's set the mercenary guild kind of like on edge though. So now we're asking questions to see if we can get more information about the ritual and other things. So we're listening in on the mercenaries asking questions to the villagers. Wow, this quest marker is huge. Do you see that? That's a really big writing, especially compared to this quest. You see how this is very small writing for quest and this is big? Why? See, mini quest and giant quest. Yeah, that's it. Aina is speaking with a woman who appears to be similar in age to her. Despite their smiles, something tells you it might be a difficult conversation. So then, once it's over, everyone goes right back to embroidering? And then you burn it all over again? Well, not everyone. I don't do embroidery, actually. It really needs you to know that there's a quest. I guess so, right? Oh, there are other jobs? What do you do? Yes, some of us do embroidery and some of us do orchard work. I take care of the fruit trees. I'm a little on the shorter side. So there are spots it's hard for me to reach. But the fruit grows quickly. So we always have enough, even if I never get the ones at the top. Hey, have you ever thought about switching to embroidery? You seem like you'd be good at it. Huh? I never really thought about it. No. But we were all assigned our jobs when we first got here. So, I don't think I'll be able to change. Got it. But doesn't it all feel like a big of a waste anyway? Hold on. Do, 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 do. All that work you put in and it just goes up in flames. Not really. Why would it be wasteful? We'll just make them again anyway. I see. And there's nothing else you all do? Isn't that kind of personal? We just met and you keep asking me all these questions and it's a bit, oh, I'm sorry, Hibika. I didn't mean to pressure you. I just got ahead of myself. No, it's fine. No need to be sorry. Anyway, thanks for answering my questions. I hope we can spend more time together while I'm here and to get to know each other better. Breathing, can you give me air? I'm living off your solar flare. I'll give you some space for now. Again, sorry about the misunderstanding. Wait, I didn't mean you had to... go, okay. Try speaking with a different villager to learn more. We have one more. So we talked to Sephra's person when he was threatening that old guy already. So we just talked with Ebika. I really can't get over the fact that that quest is giant. So the last one should be right here with Declan and Craigie, right? Declan and Craigie? There's no gravity between us. Our love is automatic. Boom, 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 make my heart go. Boom, boom, my supernova girl. Ha! Couldn't it be more obvious you're not from around here? None of us ever really think about things like that. I've got no clue, honestly. You find Declan bantering with a giant woman, but you get the feeling both of them are more confused than when the conversation started. So, you don't know how often you guys come together and hold this ritual? Sounds like you haven't been here long. What are you talking about? I've been here longer than Leannon. That's for sure. I was the 8th person to come, in fact. And you never kept track of how often the ceremony happens? Why would I? We do it every now and again. Doesn't really matter how often. X. Welcome in, Micah. Seems like it's been a while since the last time, though. Lennon said he's been too busy to officiate. So that's why there was still a barrier. Still. If it's fine to skip it for a while, I guess it can't be all that important, can it? Doesn't that ever bug you? You all work so hard on this, and for what? Don't you want to know? I'm hangry, but I don't know what to go get. Get a burrito. Get some mac and cheese. Huh? Why should I care? I've got nothing to complain about. I see. You're a bit of an odd one, aren't you? What do you mean? You're the only one here asking weird questions. No one else cares either. You really think this is hard? Guess you've had a pretty cushy life. Back when I was young, I couldn't even sleep unless I've trained so hard I was ready to collapse. This kind of work is nothing. Well, I just figured everyone hated working for no reason. But I guess I was wrong. Guess so. You're overthinking things. We got a good life here. No reason to raise a ruckus. Huh. Well, anyway. Oh, hey! Thanks for the chat, Miss Craigie. But it looks like I better be going. Sure. Come back anytime. I can tell you anything you want to know. Try speaking with a different villager to learn more. We already talked to them all. Oh, and now the giant quest marker is gone. Fleeting as a bubble. Huchon and Somerile? Somairire. I don't know. Huchon, do you need a drink from the waterfall? You don't look well. Nah, it's fine. I'm always like... or I can't even do a hiccup. Yeah, outsider. Where are you here? Oh, hello. Did you need something? About the waterfall. You must be talking about the waterfall nearby. Likely the one Leannon mentioned earlier. But why would Huchon need a drink from it? Could this water possess unusual properties of some sort? I just think it's water and he's hungover. I'm actually gonna put the mic down. I'm not sure. Was that better quality than yesterday? Woo! Stargazing mega fast. Let me actually remove the mic because now my stand is a little bit. Move it like this. So it's facing a. Oh, well, you couldn't hear me because the mic was not in the right spot. Okay, so that should be pretty decent. You don't have TTS? No. That's the text-to-speech, right? No, I don't do that. Why? Because I feel like that could go wrong in a lot of ways. It just takes one person to say something crazy. And also, I just don't like AI voices, the text-to-speech voice, too much. But the main reason is because I cannot control what everybody says. You were curious about the waterfall. Its cascading waters are suffused with the power of Brelef. Bean, bean, bean. It's rare for anyone to be unwell or lose consciousness here. But if that happens, it takes but a sip of water for the falls to set them right. It's always supposed that it's meant to channel that energy through the village, or something of the sort. I dropped some water I had to carry once. It got all shimmery on the ground. Pretty. I see. On that interesting note, I'd better be off. Right, me too. I think Diane called me or something. What'd she say? Watch my back or something? Don't know what that's about. Guess I should see. Well, it was good to speak with you. Until next time. See you on the other side till we meet again. They go their separate ways. It looks like the mercenaries have finished their attempts to gather information too. Go talk to Saphra. Oh, Dairine. I feel like there's supposed to be audio. Let me see if I can fix that. Haha. That old man, what's his problem anyway? I hope the others had more luck. But talk about the waterfall. You tell them about the waterfall that Somairel and Huchon were talking about. Apparently, it holds some sort of mysterious power, and they use its water to heal injuries and sickness. Oh, it's been a minute. Well, hello again, Roblox. Ian. Where is everyone? Invite them. Oh, I guess that must be why Leannon mentioned it. Good to know. I asked around, but the answers I got were strange. I'm not sure how to put it. No, I think I know what you mean. The conversations just keep going in loops. It doesn't feel like anything we say really registers with them. Yeah. It's frustrating. I still have no idea what the ritual's for. They said it's just something they do. I don't know why they're so baffled by this. It's still on me, like... It seems pointless to you, but it has meaning to them. No one seemed the least bit upset about burning the results of their hard work either. You invited Nutter Butter? Imagine. And I know the Nutter Butter page is kind of crazy. Like, low-key, they're kind of strange. And same with... So their TikTok page and their Twitter page are strange. I don't know if their Instagram or their other stuff is the same way, but it is funny. Now this mic is, like, falling. It's let the rain fall down. With my dreams, let it wash away my sanity. But they also didn't really seem that grateful or devoted to Madir. It's like, they're just not meant to think. Like, maybe they really are more like dolls than we thought. Yeah, I mean, Leannon mentioned it. He literally like directly mentioned it. It's just a little bit interesting. Because Leannon was definitely given more than the others were, right? The others are just copies of other people with Midir's power. But in that case, what's the point of having the ritual? Any guesses? I'm gonna say something to do, because that's what I feel like would be what Midir wanted them to do. Maybe they do it just because they don't have anything else to do here. You share your thoughts with others. No, I feel like Midir told them specifically, like, oh, this is your responsibility. Or Leannon told them that this is your responsibility. Aw. Oh, nice. I didn't know you were a content creator, Roblox. Well, have fun. I don't know what you do at work. I hope you have either fun or you learn a lot or whatever it is. I hope you have a great time. And see you next time. Thank you for stopping by as long as you did. Well, I guess they do have a lot of time, but not a whole lot to do with it. But still, I think they could find something better than that. You might be right. There's really no meaning except for keeping the villagers occupied. I need to get food, but I'm exhausted and just laying down. Honestly, bad. I'm not sure if it's practical if you order, but that's an option too. Or doing like a low effort meal, like a fruit bowl or a fruit salad, or just a regular salad. And then you could get one of those like choppers that you just put the veggies in there and then chop it. Those are pretty good too. I didn't think so, but I thought I would say anyway. That could be it, I guess. They don't need to eat or make a living, so if it weren't for that ritual, they wouldn't have anything else to do. And it's not like there are many people around to chat with. Strangest town I've been to, without a doubt. Life here is just so mindless. I knew it. I knew I couldn't be the only one who thought so. What? Huh? The voice sounded like Dairine, but given how angry she was last time you saw her, why would she suddenly want to talk?
새로운 소식이 있어요?
안녕하세요.
Hi.
이번에 밖에서 오신
You're the visitors who arrived recently, right? What? Dairine?
대린?
So their memories like reset.
어라?
Huh?
제 이름을 벌써
I
아세요?
guess you've heard of me already?
맞아요.
Yes,
제가
I'm
대린이.
Dairine.
휴첸, 잠깐만.
휴첸,
나 얘기
wait.
좀 해볼게.
Come talk to us for a second.
하시는 얘기가 들리길래
I overheard you talking. When I first got here, I wondered the exact same things.
되게 의아했거든요. 왜 이런 일을 반복해야
Why would you
하는지
repeat these rituals
수가
over
없어서요.
and over? Especially now that Madir is long gone.
사신분이신데
And Dime, good afternoon. Happy to see you.
예전엔 이것
I've
때문에
heard the others grumble about it before, but no one wants to speak up. What are you playing at?
뭐 하는 거죠?
Oh,
그게
sorry. I just wish Sephira was a little bit nicer, because obviously Dairine forgot her memories. So we need to, like, be nice to Dairine, you know? Is it every ritual they forget their memories? And then, like, the ritual happens, like, once a week? Is that possibly it? Dairine fidgets with her sleeves. She looks away as she continues talking.
죄송해요.
I didn't mean to make you
이렇게
uncomfortable.
말 거는 게
I'll just go.
불편한지 몰랐어요.
아니, 돌아가지 마.
No, it's fine. Please stay, but
물어보고 싶은 게
I
있는데.
just have one question. Oh, of course. What is it?
그럼요. 편하게 물어보세요.
내가
Do you
누군지 아나? 오늘
recognize
나와서
me?
대련할 사람?
This ruined the moment. This literally ruined the moment. Anyone want to spar? No? Huh?
전부
How could I?
밖에서 오신
You are all from out there, aren't you?
새로운 소식이
마을에서
있어요?
본 적 없나?
All of the conversation. All of the conversation. And howdy. How could I? You're all from out there, aren't you? At least I've never seen you in the village before.
이름은 잘
You're not new residents, are you? I'm very sorry if I miss
모르겠어요?
an introduction. I've been so busy.
아,
Oh,
아니,
no, we're not.
그런 의도는
Don't worry about it.
그
About what you were just saying.
불만은
About the
우리가
ritual.
외부인이니까
It probably felt safer to talk to us about it since we're outsiders, right? Well, I think we can probably use our lack of familiarity to get away with asking Leannon a few questions.
정말요?
Would you?
감사합니다.
It's just something I've always wondered.
해결되면 좋겠네요.
Finally having an answer would be amazing.
대린,
Daddy, can I go now? I wanna lay down. And they seem plenty nice. So see, you don't need to be scared. I'm hoping you don't need to write down the order the dolls were created. It would be a decent casual puzzle. I actually would love that. I feel like if they asked that, that would be fun. Especially if they made the UI cute. Not like, just like, oh, answer. Like, you know, like the chat bubble, how... You know how last week when Leannon asked us who the first resident was? And the answer is obviously Leannon, right? And how it was just like a window that's already normal to Mabi. Instead of that, can we have like dolls? Like, oh, that'd be so cute. Like doll forms of each of the villagers and then we put them in order. Like it would be more visual. I think that would be cute. Instead of just write down the first person, write down the second person. That would just be boring. I wasn't scared.
무서울 수 있지.
It doesn't hurt to be cautious, especially around strangers, you know. But I think we're done anyway. Let's go.
가자, 휴젠.
Come on, Hee-chan.
말 들어줘서 고마워요.
And thanks for hearing me out. I'll see you around, maybe.
어,
Oh,
어.
Diana has already left. Declan clearly needs to talk.
오랜만.
아, 한가하네.
Time to kick back.
다시
She's...
딴 사람이.
It's like she became a new person again.
새로운
And the
복제
music is
테일일까요?
strange here.
저번에 본 대리는 우리랑
Could
완전
she be a new
척을
copy?
졌잖아요.
Last time we saw Diana, she wanted nothing to do with us.
밀레시아님, 저랑 대리.
What if Leannon literally just like brainwashed her? Remember how we went to that one conversation? Like, remember when Diana blew up and then she went to Leannon? What if he just like reset her right there? That would have been crazy. I think that's a very possible like situation that happened. And hello, Captain. Welcome in. I mean, that's what meant, but the literal dolls is also a fair idea. That would be cute, right? That's what you meant. And thank you so much for the redeem, for the Santa redeem. 101 likes is so real, like 101 Dalmatians. You were there, weren't you? You heard when she was talking about how she couldn't trust me anymore. She made her feelings pretty clear. What's the point in pretending she doesn't know us now? I don't know why we didn't... if it was me in this world, Leannon would be the very first person I would question. Like, I would be confused for a little bit, but then I would try to, like, retrace my steps. How did she forget so quickly? The last person we saw her with was Leannon. And I think it's fair to assume that Leannon did something, right? That's where my mind goes. Diana hated lying. She almost never told one, even a little fib. I don't think this is a trick. Do people's minds work differently here? Is it just normal for them to forget something they saw days or even hours ago? Because the same thing happened with Vertrag, right? No, it has to be a weekly thing. It has to be some sort of time-based thing because everyone forgot Vertrag unless Leannon reset everybody. So either Leannon reset everybody or they reset every week except for Leannon. How could anyone live like that? No, I don't think this is happening naturally. Hold on, someone's coming. Let's talk about this later. Someone is walking up behind you with hurried steps. See who it is. Fleeting as a bubble.
오늘 나가서 대련할 사람?
Leannon! I actually don't dislike Leannon. I thought I would hate Leannon, but I don't. Same with Vertrag! Now that I'm thinking about it, when I first saw them originally, I don't think I was really liking them that much. I might have liked Vertrag, but this guy always kind of looks suspicious. And now he still is suspicious, and I don't necessarily agree with what he's doing. But he's not a bad guy. Why isn't the thing going? R-E-S-C-U-E Rescue Aid Society. Head held high, touch the sky. You mean everything to me. I feel like the librarian shoes are very similar to these. And thank you so much for the candy. I appreciate them. Candy. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. You all seem quite absorbed in your conversation. Sharing something amusing. Sharing some amusing antecedent? I have no idea. Anecdote? I feel like that's anecdote, but I didn't even know it was spelled like that. To see you chatting and engaging with the other residents, it warms my heart to know you'll all become fast friends.
저기
What else is it that you want? You can't expect us to believe you stopped by just to say that. Out with it. What's the real reason you came to see us?
우리
My, so prickly. I've been completely open with you, sharing the secrets of our city. We've even bonded over a meal together. But no one here even eats! You recall that Finotan told you the residents of Murias don't need to consume food. If that's the case, why did Leannon insist on dining with you? That's interesting. That is a good point. I want to say the inclusion of light puzzles in MMOs is up for debate these days, especially in the story setting. I don't mind light puzzles. Now, if it's like game breaking or too long that it takes away from the game, then that's too much. But just to add more interactivity, every game has some sort of mechanic that does something else, right? Because if it's just a visual novel, then it's... Here, the titles definitely do make a difference, and the choices that you have, that's good. I am all for adding more interactive stuff, though.
뭐
Oops.
대충 어떻게든 되겠죠?
And hello, Captain. How you doing? Ah, so you've learned about that particular quirk of ours. Still, sharing the meals can do wonders to ease tension. That is true. You know, if you're making like a business decision, that's why a lot of business like officials go out and then eat out somewhere when doing a deal so that both people are in a better mood and the deal is more likely to work well. Also, trust no one, doubt everything. In Murias? In Brilif? Yeah, I do. I don't really trust Leannon. I think he's a completely... You know, it's like Jack Sparrow. Would I be friends with Jack Sparrow? Probably not. But I at least... you know, like he said, you can always trust a bad guy to be bad. And I feel like Leannon is that kind of character. He's not... He doesn't care about anybody here. Not really. He cares only about Brilif as a whole and the goddess Medir. That's his only like objection. Like I feel like if it was between him and Medir, he would choose to die himself so that Medir can live on. Like he loves Medir. And anything that tries to destroy Brilif, he would have no issue getting rid of. That's how I feel like Leannon is. So therefore, I don't trust him, but I do like him as a character because of how loyal he is. You know, I gotta appreciate it. As your host, it was a necessary bit of theater. I do kind of also want to believe that he clung on to some humanity, so even though he can't eat, he kind of wants to like feel like he's eating, you know? Or it feels right, or it feels normal.
번지르르 하긴
Go on and take a bow then.
그래서 왜 찾아왔냐니까요.
Now, why have you come? Ah, it has nothing to do with any of you. As it so happens, I've just received a letter addressed to her. Wait, why are you wearing a Christmas hat? It's not Christmas, it's New Year's. Well, because, you know, right at the song, it goes like, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh, that's not how it goes. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's not how the song goes. But, you know, there's a song that has like, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. There's one song that's like a Christmas song that is also talking about New Year's. And the bonk! Thank you so much for the bonk. I appreciate it.
편지요?
A letter? From who?
바깥에서 온
Was there
거겠군요?
someone outside who could get here? Midir, maybe?
왜 굳이
If someone came all this way, they could have just found us and told us whatever they wanted to say in person. Why send a letter when you're right here on the doorstep? Well, about that, the presence of outsiders has already had somewhat of an unsettling influence within the town. Imagine the confusion and chaos that might descend if anyone more disruptive were to find their way in. Are you talking about Merlin? Is it a letter from Merlin that Leannon was like, absolutely not, you're not allowed here? There's several different lyrics for that song. Oh yeah, okay, so it might be one of those. He was insistent on being allowed in. It was quite difficult to dissuade him. When I finally prevailed, he handed me this envelope. What? With seals and some manner of bindings. It has to be Merlin. It also doesn't help that Leannon is very pretty.
그렇다면 혹시
So I'm already more like, it's pretty privilege. Wait. So someone on the outside sent this letter knowing you were here? Do you think it might be that withered nod? Considering the multiple seals and wards that adorned the envelope, your best guess is that it was sent by Merlin.
드디어 수색 중에 뭔가
Imagine if
발견했을지도
it's the
몰라요.
Merlin from AFK Journey. Like, hi, when are you gonna come back? Finally, maybe his search was finally hit pay dirt. Oh, what? Maybe his search has finally hit pay dirt? I've never heard that in my life. Let's see what it says. By all means, read on. Even having handed you the letter, Leannon lingers nearby. Declan casts an abrasive glance towards the caretaker. Yo, he was like, absolutely not. Like, Lennon's like hovering, like, what does it say? And Declan's like, be gone. Be gone, knave.
저기
Ain't your business done here? Whoever wrote this sent it to her. You're not trying to sneak a peek, are you?
확인하려고?
Well, it's just that if the sender had requested you meet with them outside, you may require my help with the gate. There's no reason to jump to conclusions, you see. With the party quarrels with Leannon over his motives, open the sealed letter to find out who sent it and why. And hello, Licorice, welcome in. Get the spray bottle. What do you mean? Sealed letter. A letter with a secure tamper-proof seal. Even so, it's obvious who sent it. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm really trying to make it, and I'm pretty sure it from the bottom of my heart. As your fingers brush the sealed envelope, you feel a familiar warmth all around you. Hello, Stabby! At your touch, the seals fall away, as if some enchantment placed on it has been confirmed the authenticity of the recipient.
지금 어떤 상황인지 모르겠지만 내가 그 안으로
I don't know what's going on in Murias right now, but it doesn't look like I can get in there myself. The caretaker keeps turning me away, so I can't just come and go as I please. Since that's how things stand, I figured the best thing I could do was get a letter through instead. Don't worry, I've enchanted this message so no one around you will be able to tell what you're reading. I thought at least that far ahead. Merlin is also a real character. I didn't really like Merlin at first, but his loyalty knows no bounds, and I really appreciate that. In this world where everybody is like backstabbing or has double motives or something, there are very few characters who are loyal and kind to you no matter what, and Merlin is one of them. Like, he's a little bit arrogant, But you know what? He is the most powerful mage, so let him have that. But he was the one who like put the seal on us so that like he would literally like if I died, he would die too. Like that was how dedicated he was to protecting us. So I really appreciate that. Even though we're technically stronger than him, he still wanted to do his best. Anyway, long story short, the secrets tied to the city of the gods are on the cusp of being revealed. Wild, right? Thing is, I need your help right now in a major way. Can we meet up near the oasis? I'll be waiting for you there. I'll be waiting. Ooh, ooh. Your pal, Merlin. Merlin's letter requests that you meet him outside the bounds of Muriath. You should tell Aine what's going on before you go. Is that just a blank piece of paper? What's going on? I have to leave Muriath. You lean in, whispering to Aine that you... How am I gonna be leaning in? She's way taller than me. That you have to... whispering to Aine that you might have to leave to help with a matter that might prove key to unlocking Muriath's mysteries. So, that's what the letter was all about. I think they need you out there. I trust your judgment. Aine whispers her reply to you before smiling casually at the others. I'm afraid she'll need to step out for a bit. It sounds urgent, so not really sure much we can do, I'm afraid. Don't be afraid. 괜찮아요. But we'll do fine without them for a while, won't we? We'll take it as an opportunity to spend more time getting to know the villagers. Is it possible for her to leave? I thought the gate was closed. Of course it is. Of course. You can freely enter and exit whenever you like. The gate is closed for those without permission, not for you. Take care of your business. We're not going anywhere. Not sure I trust this, but we'll be fine. Just make it quick. With a quick glance toward Leannon, Zephyr whispers one more thing. We'll try to talk to Daidine. Zephyr smiles pleasantly, as if he said nothing more. Leannon ignores this, continuing to speak. You may leave through the gate you used to enter. The process is exactly the same. Just close your eyes and step through. You'll find yourself back at the oasis. Leave Muriath through the gate and speak with Merlin near the Longa Desert Oasis. I actually believe it will be quicker. I actually do believe this. Oh, I can't use the item here. I wonder. Okay, I was thinking if we could go through the... But they really want us to go out the regular way. They don't want us to teleport. It's absolutely okay. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you for checking, Dime. I'm gonna actually see if I can lower the bitrate or something so that it doesn't lag as much. Actually, I think I'm gonna change the latency. I think that's something I can do. I don't actually know any of what that means, to be honest. But I was looking at that setting and then seeing if that makes a difference. So we can check with that today, actually. So that is what I will do. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad could I possibly be? Winds up someone else's lunch. Oh, it's not lagging. Okay, I was about to reset it because I don't know. The quality is important to me. I'm just saying, how bad can I be? I thought this was an NPC, but no, they're an actual person. Hey, you're safe. I thought you'd be stuck in there forever. What do you mean? Merlin had been regarding you with his usual cocky grin, but at your question, his face falls. You notice he seems to be covered in dirt and grime. Did he have some sort of struggle out here?
아니.
I tried everything I could think of, and that's a lot. But this blasted gate just won't let me through. And thank you, Banana. Interesting. I mean, the gate's open. The link to the city is solid. So why on Aaron couldn't I get in? Why? He said why on Aaron, like how we say what on Earth. He said why on Aaron. What did you almost made it? You did say you almost made it once. Though I suppose almost doesn't count for much here. I was so close. But then this rude dude with braided hair stopped me. I thought I'd almost cracked it, but then he came out and told me to stop. Said he was the place's caretaker or something, and that he couldn't let anyone else in. So my last resort was to get you to come outside instead. Sorry. I figured you were probably just as busy in there, but I really needed your help. No need to apologize. I sort of figured you'd say that. Just like you, isn't it? Isn't it, Dalga? Why bring her into the conversation? Merlin elbows Dalga, who steps away from him with a look of annoyance. I gotta agree. As I said, this is exactly the problem. You sure are stubborn, aren't you? What are you getting out of this? Can we just get on with it? Given the Malaysian's busy schedule of heroic deeds. Oh, that was it? Hi, Sapphire Gaming. And we're doing amazing. How are you? I was just about to... Jeez, anyway. Since you answered Murias, I've been finding out all I can about the City of the Gods. How long have we been gone? I think that's the question we need to ask. No Master Duel today, I see, and I'm doing fantastic. Yeah, we're playing Mabinogi today. YouTube has been properly horrible as of late for live streams. Interesting. I wonder if they kind of gave me some priority. Because I know on Twitch, there is a priority thing. So if you're live when so partners always get priority. So if a lot of partners are on, they get the most quality. And then then is affiliates. Then is regular people. Like the not affiliates. And what platform do you stream on? I'm doing TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Party, and Odyssey. Yeah. I'm live in a lot of places, but Twitter no more because I am not paying for Twitter Blue anymore. That did nothing for me. Well, you're everywhere. I'm trying to be. So, to stop Mindas's fate, we definitely need to understand more about them. The good news is, we haven't found any signs of outside influence. No otherworldly nonsense, I mean. Logically, our next steps would be to investigate this inside the city themselves. Unfortunately, it's not exactly as simple as taking a moon gate to Dumbarton. It was always fun to watch. I'm at work right now, so I gotta get back to it. Have a wonderful stream. Have a good day at work, Sapphire. I hope your day is as beautiful as the gem in your name. You need like 200 more followers on T, or are you already partnered? So there's 2 levels of partner basically on YouTube. So for the first wave, it's 500. No. Yeah, it is 500. So I'm actually already done with that tier. But then the second tier is YouTube partner, like the full like YouTube partner thing. and that is 1,000 subscribers. So we're still 500 away. And even if somehow with great effort we manage to get in, there's no guarantee we find anything conclusive. Actually, on that topic, I don't suppose you'll find anything in Mirias that could make this easy for us, have you? Maybe something secret relic-y? And hello, Niz, how you doing? Shake your head. You haven't found anything like that in Mirias. It isn't like Philia. All you saw was a single statue in the middle of the plaza. Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll need a different approach. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. But don't worry. Luckily for you, you're working with a great Merlin. I've already got a brilliant idea. Merlin pauses, hand on his hips and a smile on his lips. Hands on his hips and a smile on his lips. That rhymed. We're not dueling today. We're playing Mabi today. But on Sunday, you are more than welcome. The long pause was worrying. Thought you might have got replaced by a robot. LOL. How do you know? Delete it. Just kidding. No, I was texting someone on my phone. They were wondering if I was okay. But I don't know why they're texting me. Like if I haven't been responding and stuff. I'm just streaming. But to be fair, my friends don't watch my stream, so like I can't really expect them to know what my stream schedule is. They're just like, why isn't she messaging? As if waiting for praise or applause. When none materializes, he continues with a slight pout. Oh man, I would clap for him. You remember Tormor, right? It's basically a direct copy of Phileas. Are you implying there's another city exactly like it? Follow the schedule. Well, I guess copy isn't quite the right word. It's more like a dimensional displacement, of course. But still, point is, it's basically identical. I've heard of it. A place near Belfast that's similar to Phileas. Is it true that a place would be much easier for us to access it? And smack dab in the middle of the city is our best shot, the stone monument. The secrets of the city of the gods are written right on it. So we're talking about Polnaborn. Polnaborn? If we wanted to go to Philia, setting aside the problem of getting there in the first place, the powerful Urg the city suffused would block us from reading the inscriptions. That's a lot of words right there, and I don't know what you said, man. But in Tormor, we could get by on a technicality. It's not a city of the gods, so we won't have any stuffy old guys telling us no. Leannon isn't that old. Not to imply everything there is totally sunshine and roses. What happened there was truly tragic. None of us will forget it. Appreciate the effort, but don't bother. It's fine. I don't love the idea of going back there, but we don't have a choice. Was Tormor, like, I don't really know. That's the place in Saga? Is that the place in Saga, or was that the place in Apocalypse? There's only one potential issue. Since Tormor is a copy, more or less, how do we determine whether the information we see matches on the real monument in Philia? That's where you come in, since you're the only person who's actually been to Philia. This is for the good of humanity. I'm sure you can manage this much. Of course, Delga. When have I ever failed? Hey, do you stay up all night thinking of these derisive comments? Just wondering. Let's get this over with. Derisive? What does that even mean? I'm going to look it up, because I want to understand what is going on. Define derisive. Derisive. Is that how you say it, first of all? They don't give me a Oh. Yeah, it was derisive. And it is mocking, ridiculing, jeering, scoffing, expressing contempt or ridicule. He's basically like, dang, do you always have something to mock? To uncover the secrets of the city of the gods, you must venture to Tormor and examine the inscriptions there. Speak with the treasure hunter when you're ready to head out. Tormore must be the place in Saga.
토리 협곡이야.
A trip to a Tory
밥 먹듯이
ravine?
쏟아내는
Oh
곳이니까
no, it's Apocalypse then.
토르모르까지 가는 것도 어렵지
No big
않지.
deal. Just a quick errand. Maybe when we're done at Tormore, we can drop by that one restaurant in Maka for a quick bite. His portrait is unsettling. Why did they make him stand like his spine's bent? Merlin, I need to check his portrait because I don't think I was really like paying attention. But I don't think you mean Treasure Hunter because his back is pretty much straight, but just at an angle.
그 앞에 연결된
Let's just hope Merlin's
멀리는
bridge is
걷고
still
있었잖아.
holding.
그게 누구 작품인데?
No, Merlin is pretty straight too.
자, 어서 가보자고.
Whose portrait? Excuse you? Of course it is. I made it after all.
준비됐으면 가볼까?
Are you ready to go? Nod. Are you ready? Are you ready to clown around? With Luna and Molly clowning her dolly on the big, comfy couch. Pinky runs on ahead impatiently. Yowza, gotta admit, I wasn't expecting to walk into a mess like this. What the heck is even going on? So this is the place from Apocalypse. Because this is where What's-Her-Face was revived. What's-Her-Face? Himrick? Nah, I mean Merlin, his neck is always at an angle. That's true! I just looked at that. And hello! Welcome in, sir! Sir Solis? Welcome in. Welcome in, we appreciate you. Yowza! It's kind of funny. Now I'm staring at his neck because you're right. He's literally, he's got that gamer neck. He's like... and keeping the Discord safe. Well, thank you. Gotta admit, I wasn't expect, and it is true, because you've been catching the bot pretty. I think you're doing pretty solid. I wasn't expecting to walk into a mess like this. What the heck is even going on? So even this place is connected to the Divine Beast. Interesting.
머리 말이 아니구먼.
I just feel so bad for Pinky, you know? It's likely they were drawn here. They must have been the site. They must have been the site of a major battle. Yeah, it kind of was. Dalga's words bring to mind the memories of the battle against the Nuka-Leve, whatever. Perhaps this had to do with why you arrived to find Tormore swarming with divine beasts. Looks like they really did a number on the monolith. No way I'll be able to read it properly without a liberal appreciation of restoration magic. A liberal application of restoration magic. Even if I start the incantation now, this ain't what I'd call a quickie of a selfie. A spell hunter. What? He's confusing me with his language. Who talks like that? If you find any broken off chunks lying around, round them up, alright? While you're doing that, I'm counting on you to keep those small fry off me until I finish invoking the magic. Release the magic, release the magic. If we lose, then you're to blame. Look alive, Gloomy Gal. You'll be helping me out. You've got two hands, that's all you need to work. A Steve? There's probably smaller pieces scattered among the rubble, so you can sift through the debris and fish them out. To be honest, Treasure Hunter does not like Delga. Like, I don't know what's going on. I think Treasure Hunter has beef with Delga because Delga has beef with me. So Treasure Hunter's on my side. You like turtles? Me too. They're very adorable. I actually did turtle art, nail art on my hands once. Very cute. It was like blue and gold. You want to stop this fate from coming, don't you? You of all people should know that you can't get results without getting your hands a little dirty. Fine, if I must. I think we should be nicer to Dalga. What's with the Christmas hat? I'm curious. There's no reason so on Twitch, I have redeems. And one of the redeems is Santa hat. So somebody redeemed it. If you can't find him, come see me. Okay, so we have to find and help Treasure Hunter in process and find and help Dalga. Okay. Not to worry, the magic is still intact. Where are they? I guess if it was that easy, they wouldn't need me to find them, right? You got any plans for Halloween? You mean like in real life or for stream? Because I do kind of want to get some new droppables for stream if I can. At least some sort of prop. There's Treasure Hunter. So let's see what we got to do over here. Searching for the monolith fragments. Are they guarding the monolith? Don't worry. I'll keep the fragment safe. Okay, good. Oh, jeez. Oh, staff. I was trying to fight with my Finny Bell. Okay. Can I just, meteor strike these guys? Do not approach me. Do not. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is... Crisis escape. Let them go back to what they were doing. Be gone. Be gone, knave. I knew you would be a problem. I, like, knew it. Okay, let me get this back on. Somehow I missed the one I was trying to hit and then hit the other one instead. Do you have any plans for Halloween, Cookie? Release the magic. Release the magic. If we lose, then you're to blame. They'll have used it, maybe abused it. So why can't we do the same? So this is Tormore. It's identical to Philias, but it is not Philias. I think technically the gate to Philias was closed and Nadab is trapped in there. So that was generation 11, I think. So Nadab is over in the real Philias and it's closed. So this is where the fight in Apocalypse happened, where the goddess Hemeric came back. Oh my gosh, why is there so many? What's happening? Treasure Hunter, step up your game. How many waves of these guys do I have to fight? Okay, good. You found the fragment. Okay, let's head over to Dalga. You're actually gonna take a good nap and not just crash? Valid. I hope you have a good rest. So I'm actually... Oh, I can't summon pets or partners? Okay. I'm thinking she's gonna actually be on the outer edge. I just have a feeling. Because Merlin was up there, Treasure Hunter was in the second row, so I'm just guessing that Dalga is gonna be in the third row. Gotta be more aggressive. I guess I have to be. So I guess before I step into the circle, I think I'm going to do Hailstorm so that I could be faster. Is it this? Delga? Delga? Delga! Where are you? Okay, let me actually see if I can speed it up. Do I have something that will increase my speed? I do have March Song. Dun 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 no 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 no. Na 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 na. Da na na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You see, this is unnecessary. Why can't I find Delga immediately? Like, why are they having me look? Like, they should have put Treasure Hunter and Delga next to each other. Can I map? No, I don't have a map here. There she is. Is your map disabled? Yeah. My map is disabled and I can't summon pet. Oh, man. Are they really gonna make me undo the spell? Ugh. And can I make a proposal? Sure, make a proposal. I might follow, I might not. We have to ensure they remain unchanged. Ugh. Okay, let's try to just do windmill. And then trigger hailstorm now. Ah. Okay. I've seen a couple of Blue Protocol, like, ads, I think. I'm not really too interested. Mainly because I didn't see any men in the profile. Like, I'm more into men. I'm sorry. So every single character in the promo was a female. And I'm sure they're very cute and I'm sure they're very lovely. It's just not my style game. And hi, Brony. So we did in fact trigger hailstorm, so it should be easier now. Yay! Had something stuck in my tooth. I had to use a floss string to get it out. I see. I might look into it. But I do follow my schedule. I feel like it is important to have a schedule, and that helps you with consistency. But thank you for the suggestion. I might try it for a video. And thanks, IND. Alright, the spell's ready to go. You found all the fragments, right? I don't want to go through all that prep twice. All taken care of. I've collected every piece I could find in the area. I'm done as well. Alright. Here goes nothing. So we can try to, like, force our way into relay. That's what I'm talking about. No fuss, no muss. That's what you'd expect from my magic. Okay, let's see what it says. Get over here. Let's read it together. Hey kid, you wanted to see this too, right? Kid? Who's the kid here? I'm an adult, thank you. That's true. I would say that Delga and Treasure Hunter are the same age. The gaming industry's healing is in its overdrive these days, so you gotta market the largest base of people who would play their games. True, true. I'm never mad at a game for having a certain demographic. I'm just not gonna play everything if it's not for me. You know what I mean? Like, if a game is just not story-based, if there's not a good story, I'm simply not playing it. You could have the best graphics in the world, but if you don't have a story, it's nothing to me. And even if we do have very beautiful male and female characters that you can make yourself, if it's not like the fashion I like, I'm not gonna play. You know what I mean? So I understand that not everything is for everyone. And then the mark of a good game has nothing to do with someone's preference. So, like, I think, like, what's that one game? Is it called a Blue Lock? It is not for me in any capacity. Even like games like Bayonetta. There is a good game. It's just not for me. So if you're like a creator who is making games, don't listen to me. Listen to your demographic. Similar, I would never, like, I'm not for everyone myself. Like, I know that like some like kids are not gonna want to watch me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just demographics. Blue Protocol? No. It's a different one. Is it not called Blue Lock? I feel like it's like what's it called? Blue Archive? Is it Blue Archive? I feel like it might be. but like it is a very almost dating sim kind of game. But it's like a male protagonist, and it's for men basically. Like I'm sure like a lot of women play it. It's like Nike, you know what I mean? Like I'm sure lots of women like it too, but that's not the main demographic. And I'm sure it's a great game. It's just not for me. As everyone gathers in front of the stone monolith, you notice it looks cleaner now than you can ever remember seeing it. It's surprisingly easy to make out every letter on its gleaming surface. This is what it says. I can't wait for Mabi to get its glow up. Oh, me too, sir. Me too, Solus. Like, I am so ready. Like, I think it will just be so much more beautiful. It'll just be gorgeous. I can't wait till the hair physics are a little bit better. I can't wait till the colliders are a little bit better. I can't wait until the textures stop loading in the most weird ways. I'm just excited. I'm sure it will be so beautiful. The name of Peleus once rung out the echoes of eternity, but lo, its end has come. The blame lies with the gods, no less foolish and fallible than mankind. Nikkei. Is it Nikkei? Really? Literally everyone that's insulted Mabi and told me it's a bad game has said the same thing. It has bad graphics. It really doesn't even have that bad graphics. It's pretty good. Especially if you play like a game like Minecraft, you have no reason to be complaining about Mabi. Especially comparing it to its release day, 2004. Think of what else came out in 2004. Mabi is doing fire compared to those games. So Mabi is ahead of its time and kind of on par. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna glaze it and say it's the most graphically beautiful thing ever. Treasure Hunter's tassels don't even fall in the right way. But it's still pretty. Like, it's still a good game. Like, these are very beautiful guns regardless. Yeah, literally, they'll be the same people who are playing Albion Online and RuneScape. Like, I'm not trashing on your game. If that's the game you want to play, I'm sure there's a reason why you play it. It's just not for me. That's what I really want the gaming industry to like not even the industry itself, like the people. Like, just because I like one thing doesn't mean another thing is terrible. Like, I want people to admit that. Like, it's okay if we don't like the same thing. Like, I would never walk up to someone and be like, you don't like pop music? Lame. You know what I mean? Like, you don't like it. I guess some people do that. And I really just want people to understand that not everything is for everyone. And that's okay. What makes life beautiful is that we are different. And there are different things about us. The older outfits are pretty bad, but the graphics do what they need to do. Exactly. And it's okay, like, we don't have to, like, be enemies. We can, like, I can admit that Bayonetta is a nice game with a good story, with a good character, without, like, caring that much. You know, like, there was a whole fight about, I think, Infinity Nikki and Bayonetta, and I'm like, why are you comparing these games? They have nothing to, no, it was Genshin Impact and Bayonetta. They have nothing to do with each other. They're totally different genres, totally different markets, totally different demographics. They're not comparable. Neither one is better than the other. They're just different. I just wish Mabi's combat was more responsive. True. Using Lance makes me want to pull my hair out. Absolutely. I do feel you. And depending on where you live, the viability of some skills are, like, if you live, I think, in California, your runtime is simply better. Like, you're just better than somebody living on the East Coast, period. So if you live on the East Coast, you're not going to play as fast as somebody on the West Coast, which is crazy. But that's just the fact. It is what it is. Conflict is the domain of the ignorant. Now, where once a city shone with wisdom and glory, only empty silence remained. You should put your chat up on the screen. I would, but at the same time, I know somebody got banned for that. So I am talking to people on Twitch and YouTube, but if I put YouTube chat on screen, then Twitch will ban me. That's literally, it happened to a big streamer. If you look it up, the streamer Nutty, it happened to. And then the reason that Twitch cited was because it takes away the viewer experience from Twitch users. They did. Legit can't do Astral Reaver Dan 3 chest. It happened. I only recently got Dan 3 healing because of the RNG being terrible. No. I am multi-streaming, so I'm not talking about multi-streaming. This is a whole different thing. So that change is so the rule was exclusivity. That's why it wasn't even like a multi-streaming rule, it was exclusivity. So you can post the same content within 24 hours. But Nutty had a problem. Let me check what day it was. That's not what I'm talking about. It's a different TOS thing that says that you cannot exclude Twitch users. So if you have a different child on the screen, they count that as giving YouTube more priority than Twitch. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense, but that's just what it happened. That's what happened to that streamer. So if you look up Nutty, it happened when they were banned 3 months ago. So that change was 3 months ago. You can't put Twitch chat on YouTube. No, it's against Twitch rules. But I can put Twitch chat on. Oh wait, I can put Twitch chat on YouTube, but not YouTube chat on Twitch. But at the same time, I feel like that would look cloggy, don't you think? Yeah, it is stupid, but that was the 3 months ago change. I really don't. That's what the explanation was that YouTube gave, and not YouTube, Twitch gave. I don't think it actually makes sense, but it doesn't matter if it makes sense. It's the platform that you're on. You just have to follow the rules of that platform. Unfortunately. So even a city that's home to the gods can fall if its conflicts spiral out of control. Nothing new there. Sounds like that's how Phileas ended up like it is today. Okay, if it continues on from here. The land scorched by the fires of war collapsed. The flowing waters ran dry, and the swirling winds ceased to blow. All that remains on Earth is to mark their passing in this cenotaph. And for context, I do like women characters in media. I'm not talking bad about women characters in, like, shows and stuff. I like women being there too. Like, I'm a big fan of Zany. But 90% of the time, I just want to see, like, I want to be a female character, and I want to look more at men, period. This is me. I like watching it for vibes. Oh, true. So this is actually a monument to be deceased. Maybe that's why Phileas is still around ages after the gods disappeared. It was left as a warning. But the line about collapsing land and waters running dry, what do you think that's all about? I have a hunch, but let's read to the end first. Okay, here's the last part. We have sealed the waves of destruction with a promise hand in hand with eliminating the conflict at its root. Should that promise be broken, the pallid tides of fate shall spin forth. Let me drink some water really quick. Mankind shall be indulged by waters, scorched by the winds, and scorched by fire. Only when all is buried, sealed in eternal slumber, shall the world know peace. It's more or less as I suspected. The promise mentioned here would seem to be what we know as Finda's fate. So upsetting the balance of Finda's fate sends the pallid tides surging out. That is, the divine beast will be set free to rampage across the world. Well, they were right about that. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. They were nice enough to tell us exactly what we gotta do next. The gods who lived here must not have been so bad. Wait, are you saying you know what all the waters running dry and swirling wind stuff was referring to? I have never seen that word in my life. I think it's a word specific to Mexican Spanish. Because that is certainly not a word I've used in Puerto Rican Spanish. Okay, first we gotta land... What? First, we've got the land of flowing waters. That should be clear enough. The gate is somewhere near the water. We found the gates to Murias near the oasis, and now that she's gone there, I feel pretty confident saying Murias is a city represented by water. Fair. When Findus's fate being felt in Aaron, Murias also started to exert a glowing influence on mankind. That may be what the monolith meant when they spoke of being dulged by the waters. But what about the land scorched by the fires of war and swirling winds? I'm 2 steps ahead of you. So the land of wind has got to be Gorias, Murias' sister city. Time! And hello, Snuggy, welcome in! How are you? Did you finish work today? And hi, Bean! And hi, War! Wow, everybody's coming in suddenly. And that brings us down to 1. The land scorched by the fires of war. The place where the whole mess started. The new MMO is out. I heard Blue Protocol. I was thinking about playing it for a video. Yeah, just to try it out and see what it is like. Findus fate. Ground zero for the conflict so bleak. Its name still lives on as a legend. But when it talks about being sealed in eternal slumber, is it saying we gotta wipe out whatever remains of the cities? No! I don't want to do that! You're not talking about wiping Brelith, are you? Bingo! Give this boy a prize. The real awakening of the cities and the effects they have on the world is all a part of Findus' fate. So in order to put the kibosh on that, we gotta destroy him. That's crazy. I'm not... Okay, unless we let them join Aaron. Where's Kirby? Kirby is not here right now. Yes, that's my understanding as well. Wait, are you saying you knew all along? Where'd you even hear about it? I would prefer not to talk about that right now. At present, I'm focused on trying to understand how to shut down the cities. The Malaysian already gained access to Marias. That's crazy. I don't want to hurt anybody in Marias. Then how about we reconvene somewhere outside and think it over? I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. True. I get why Treasure Hunter, because for anyone who doesn't know, Treasure Hunter's sister, he found out he had a sister and his sister died. Also, here. So it's terrible. I heard you talking about you wanted to put one on your head. Oh, I have it! I have it! That Kirby. I thought you meant the person Kirby. But you do have Kirby. We do have Kirby. Hold on. Prop. Then scroll all the way down here. And then show hide. There's Kirby. Kirby, 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 that's the name you should know. Kirby, 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 he's the star of the show. He's got more than you think. He's got maximum pink. Kirby, Kirby, Kirby's the one. He comes right back at ya. He comes right back at ya. It seems like the very city of the gods must be destroyed in order to prevent Findus' fates from coming to pass. But how exactly would one seal Murias in eternal slumber? How can I help you, King DDD? I need a monster to... Dare Kirby. That's what we do best at NME. You better get it with a money back guarantee. Oh, Kirby, 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 saving the day. Kirby, 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 he's here to stay. If you stay by his side, you won't believe your eyes. Kirby, 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 the one. Right back at you. Time to Thanos snap the gun. No, that'd be terrible. Like, I really don't want that to be a thing. Like, that's diabolical. I would not mind destroying the actual city if the people are let out and are allowed to live a normal life outside of Muriath or Brilith. Because I don't want that. I don't want people to die, even if they are like puppets. There are truly people living inside of Muriath. Once the gods were gone, life should have left the city. Nod. You tell them what you've experienced in Muriath during your time there and the people you've met. Then there must be some other power sustaining the city. I thought exactly. If it ain't the gods, there's gotta be someone else holding whatever's left of the city together. That's all very interesting. I'm sure it helps us find a solution. Why not destroy this place? If it's physically demolished, whatever energy is flowing through it will scatter too, right? Treasure Hunter is being crazy. There's people in there. Maybe. It's just bugging me. Marias should be desolate, like Findas's. Phileas's. If there's something holding it together, is it something that could restore life to the city? You're sure you didn't run into some stray god in there, right? I mean, it's possible. I do think it's a high possibility that Midir is actually Leannon. And Leannon just... Yeah, I just think there's a possibility. Think deeply. No one seemed like a god, but the villagers say they were given Midir's life force. You bring that up in case that could be the cause. Well, that's the wildest thing I've heard in a long time. And I hear a lot of the weird stuff. So this Midir isn't just populate her village with dead people. So this Midir didn't just populate her village with dead people. They're literally flesh golems. If you're fine with killing AI, then there's no different. I don't know. I disagree. I'm not even fine with killing robots. Like, I don't know. They have feelings. They have, like, characteristics. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not even me. Like, I don't want to do that. They're entities. Like, I wouldn't even fight a golem in Minecraft. She also imbued them with fragments of herself? I don't even know what to say. It's not even funny. She just grabbed unwitting people and did whatever she wanted with them. Exactly. Okay, so Treasure Hunter's with me on this one. Because, have you seen the Sora AI stuff? Yeah, I have. I'm not interested in that. I don't use AI at all, and I think Sora is kind of, like, diabolical. I don't want it to be around. But I'm glad that at least out here, we see that Midir is a problem. Because she's kind of like self-righteous and it bothers me. She's just like, oh, I helped all these people. No, you didn't. You just copied their souls. Which is not the same thing as like saving their soul. That's a different thing. And then she's like, oh, I'm a good person. You know? Well, I guess that puts just go in and destroy the city plan on ice. Thank goodness. If there's still fragments of her there, I doubt it'll work. Leannon definitely seems like he usurped Vertrag, but I don't know why. No, I don't feel like he usurped him. I feel like Vertrag wanted to leave, so Leannon has some sort of... I feel like he doesn't know everything. I feel like he might like black out, kind of, when Midir... Because Vertrag definitely thinks he signed a contract with Leannon specifically, but Leannon says it was Midir. So either he's lying to us or he's actually delusional. Which I'm actually inclined to believe he's delusional. I don't know. I don't feel like he has necessarily malice. I think he wants to do everything he can to save Brilith. And he feels like he is... It's Spooky Monk, you should play the FNAF games. Maybe. I don't know. There's actually a game I wanted to play that was a horror game. I actually know the same person who made Spotless made this horror game, and I was considering playing it, but I don't know. I get nervous. So, I don't necessarily think Leannon is a bad dude. I just think he just wants to preserve Brilith. Well, that Vertrag guy managed to get out, so I bet it's possible for the other villagers too. Exactly. Not that we could use the same spell. But the possibility is there, and I think we need to get them to leave. Do you think they'd be willing to go? I doubt it. From talking to Didina and the other villagers, it doesn't seem likely they'd want to go. If you ask them, you shake your head. Well, we'll try to find another way then. We ought to be looking for the gates to the other cities too. You're the one who's been there, so we'll follow your lead. Evacuate the villagers, get the fragments, whatever you think is best. I trust you. And this is why I like Merlin. Like, he's cool and strong in his own right, but he knows when to back down. You know, he knows that I'm the boss. And hey, if things go south, we'll help you mop it up. What? You'll figure something out. You haven't led us astray so far. Flora 2 is the least of our worries, and AI was willing in. Yeah. I heard about that too, Dime. But yeah, I don't really like generative AI at all. Like, I just think there are so many negative applications. I thought it was fun at first. At the very beginning, you know, like Cleverbot. Oh, how fun. Chatbots, fine. Even in like the customer service, I wasn't really the biggest fan of it, but sure, whatever. You know, to manage things before a human could get there, right? Sure. But at some point, like, you know what you can do with people's photos? Like, there's a reason I want to be a VTuber and not like a regular streamer. Because there's just so much they can do with your voice and face and pictures, even if it's like completely, you know, safe for work, you know. They can do anything with your photos. They can make it look like you're doing something you're not, or saying something you're not. Like, that you could be accused of a crime and bam, you completely forgot the word unalive. Oh my goodness. Very true, right? So that's one reason why I don't like AI, and I just don't understand why people aren't like, we need to stop this. Like, definitely there are practical uses for AI. I'm not talking about all AI. I'm talking specifically about generative AI. In writing, in music, in art. Even language models, we don't need it. We don't need it. Focus on other things that it could really help. For example, AI in insight, you know, like, or like not insight, what am I saying? Like, in helping people who are disabled. Like, oh, what if you had like AI to help you operate your leg or something? Like, that makes sense, right? Your prosthetic, I mean, not your actual leg, your prosthetic leg. And it functions better with some AI there, like some coding. Okay, sure. Or if it's like an AI assistant with the Ray-Ban glass. Is it Ray-Ban? I think it's Meta, actually. Meta, with the Meta glasses and how it reads out what's in front of you so the blind person can like operate life. I think that's helpful. I think there are a lot of practical, or in medicine, how they can use it to identify certain types of cells in your body. So that way they can quickly find out which are cancerous. You know, there's definitely positives to the uses of AI. However, it has gone too far. It has gone too far. We should not, to me, I think one rule that we need to do right now is it should be illegal to make work of people who are identifiable. If it's an identifiable person, it should be not allowed, period. You wanted net navis from Mega Man Battle? I'm fine with that. Yeah, like Chibi Robo. Like, please, let's make Chibi Robo. Like, we had all of the makings of Chibi Robo. We had a Roomba. We have dolls. Combine it, it's Chibi Robo. And we instead have it making music for us. No, we have people to make music. What if, hear me out, we create some sort of AI meant to bring peace and get rid of all for generative AI, an ulterior motive machine? I'm all for it. Nestra, I'm all for it. So yeah, again, my stance is not against AI as a whole. I like AI in certain applications, just not generative AI in music, in acting, in voice, in art, in all of these things. People should be the ones doing it. I don't want you doing it in language, because, you know, using AI gives you wrong answers sometimes. Like, I Google it, and sometimes the AI overview will be straight up incorrect, and they will not even source it or anything. Like, I'm like pulling out my hair, like, stop forcing it on me. Ultron, yes. Imagine if we call it Terminator. But yeah, that's just my stance, my personal opinion. And another thing that I kind of also want us to understand is that the people who are the problem are not the people. You know what I mean? It's like the companies and corporations using it. So if somebody's like having fun, it doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad person. They just don't know the effects of it, or it's just like a one-time thing. I don't think those are the people who are the problem here. I think it's the major big people. It'll be like Metal Gear Solid 2. Hey, I mean, literally, I think we're there. I think we're kind of getting closer. I'm just hoping that one day we'll have Chibi Robo instead. Yes. No, Nestra, no.
거래는 확실해야지.
It's only fair,
시안이
fair,
모리아스에서 고생한
right?
만큼
We've
우리도
put in
갈 곳
legwork in
있게 하라니까.
Murias, so we'll be working hard out there. Nod, smile. I'm gonna smile because I don't even know what he's saying. Like, what does it mean? We put in legwork in Murias, so we'll be working hard out here. Sure? I don't know what he's saying.
꼭
Do what you can.
목표를 이뤄요.
And thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it.
아, 맞다.
Oh, I almost forgot. Remember the letter I sent you?
일레시안, 너한테 보냈던 편지 있잖아.
And thank you. We're 5 seconds from having Skynet being run by psychopaths. Oh my gosh. Please don't even mention psychopaths. Like, psychopaths was crazy, but yeah. Yeah, we're like, I just don't know. Like, I feel like it's like the worst timeline, but it's okay. I do believe in that at some point we will get more protection laws. I sealed it. Keyed it to your mom. Man, okay, I thought he said mama. I was like, what do you mean? Why'd you bring my mama into this? How about this? We create a robotic assistant to help our needs, to focus on the next gen. And we'll have this main robot to protect from hackers, and we'll call it Eris. I don't actually know what that movie is. Keyed it to your mana because I thought it would be tampered with. And sure enough, someone tried to open it before you. Ooh, Leannon, 100%. Good thing I was thinking so many steps ahead, right? Yeah, 100%, Merlin. But anyway, the point is, the caretaker guy, I think he's up to something. Keep your eye on him. We all knew he was up to something. He was never a good individual. Make no mistake. And hey, if you get into too much trouble, I'll break down the door and pull you out of there. You see what I mean? Like, Merlin is just a great character. I'm sorry. Let me stop glazing this man. You should watch the movie. It's called, the name is Next Gen. It's a nice movie. Also, search up Eris Next Gen. Okay. Merlin slaps you heartily on the back, laughing. Not quite sure whether he'd trying to ease your worries or his own. Regardless, it's time to head back into Murias and update the others. Yeah, he doesn't really have an ability here, but I'm sure it's a mixture of trying to comfort us and himself. Like, it is true, because last time he tried to get in, and he simply was not able to. Hello, Leannon. I see you've returned. I must inquire as to reason behind your brief departure. Tell him the truth. Tell him it's a private matter. Definitely deflect with the question. I'm gonna say... definitely deflect the question. Oh! Why? I say everything. Everything leads back to upright. Everything leads to upright. Wow. Okay. It's okay. You're concerned that if you mention you were gathering information about the other cities of the gods, Leannon might grow suspicious of you. Instead, you simply tell him that you needed to step out for a chat in some fresh air. Is that so? To have a friend who sends an urgent letter bearing magical seals just to request the pleasure of your company, I'm a bit envious. Mine is a lonely role. I don't really have any friends here in Murias. It would gladden my heart if we could be friends. This gen is long in the tooth. It is, but I actually really enjoy it. I feel like this length is not dragging. It is like, it's filling. This isn't the chips of generations. This is, I don't know, like a tofu scramble. Like, this is good. I have any idea. What if you helped What if to help support transportation, we create a special metal for supposedly supersonic speed prototype and connect the world? That's crazy.
저는 어쨌거나
Whatever the case, I still hope you might
싶어요.
forge a bond of trust.
이곳
I truly
무리아스가
believe Murias can be your
밀레시안시가
sanctuary. My sanctuary. My sanctuary. My sanctuary now. Where fears and lies melt away.
네,
Yes,
새로운
a new place you can call home.
바깥
Don't you find the outside world exhausting? Filled with never-ending
잠깐
ca-
나가서
cavalcade of worries. You weren't even gone that long, but I can see how tired you are.
여기는 이렇게
Devious.
평화롭고
Anyone who says my sanctuary is undoubtedly evil.
무리아스가
My sanctuary!
편할 거예요.
No, but like, definitely, bro is suspicious. But I do definitely feel that he is lonely. Like, I don't even think he meant that to sound hostile. I do definitely think he's thinking of two things. One, he wants someone who is on his level because they forget their memories all the time, right? He knows they're not on the same level as him. So he wants someone he can converse with. And then also, two, he knows the Malaysian can destroy Brilif, I mean. So he's like, okay, let me catch two butterflies with one net. I can have someone, hi, classified nugget, hello. He's gonna catch two butterflies with one net. Be friends with us. We live in Murias. It's a great place to live. And bam, Brilif is safe because the one person who can destroy it will be here. Will be our ally. That's what I'm thinking. It is possible that he has power to somehow divide Medir's ability again, so he might want to make us a puppet. That might be what he wants to imply as well, to get rid of the problem, because that's everything Leannon does is to serve Brilif and Medir. Those are the two things.
제가 그런 환경이 되고
That is due into no small part of my administrative work as a caretaker.
점점 밀레시안
And there he is blushing again. Like, I just noticed this. And I definitely did look back that last video when I mentioned, like, is he blushing? Because I was looking at the clips and yes, 100% he is. That is not his regular face. I have poured my all into perfecting the vision the city embodies. And I believe that in time you'll come to love it as I have. What if he closes the gate from here? So it stops anybody else from coming in or out, including me.
어떠세요?
What say you? Would you be willing to remain here in Marias with us? Here, your heart will find solace,
이곳에서
such as nowhere else affords. Decline, remain silent.
수 있어요.
Loki, I just want to decline. I just want to decline. I don't like playing around. I want it to be known. I want my opinion to be known. To stay here forever, leaving Aaron to its fate? It's unthinkable. Lennon sighs. Your answer clear to him? Of course it's clear. I outright declined. I didn't just stay silent. Well, this is quite the predicament. I extended this invitation to you because I would
저는 밀레시안
very much
시간을
preferred
여기서
if you
살았으면
stayed.
초대한 거예요. 사실
You may not realize, but the truth is, your presence, of course, represents a grave threat to Murias. Exactly. Exactly. Like, that's literally what it comes down to. Lennon smiles, as always, but his subtle bitterness that clouds his expression, he has somewhere pieced together your intent to deal with the city of the gods. And it has to be this way, because he doesn't care about the people. Individually, he doesn't care about them. Dairine, Pinotan, he does not care. At the end of the day. It's literally what this city embodies. Because to him, Mizir is everything, not the people here. Just like he left Vertrag, he doesn't care. Love the Kirby on the head. Well, thank you, Brony. Silence is violence. I should have. I don't know. Maybe I'll take that in. And what if we make a sequel to the military jet? We call it Jet 2 because it goes much faster than Mach 2. Then it'll be great because it's a holiday to you. Exactly. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Come on, hold my hand. What you're doing in the outside world is making things even more tenuous for us here. With each step of your crusade, it's as though your footfall shakes the very foundations of the city, throwing into doubt its place in the world. That's why I was hoping you'd agree to live here with us. But to think you turned down such a generous offer. I mean, technically, Murias is not a bad place to live. Brilif looks actually kind of fun. If I didn't have to work, I just have to make embroidery. Oh, yeah, sign me up. No rent. Embroidery? I would do that. Embroidery is fun. But, you know, you would get lonely without your family. And then, of course, you need your mind. Your mind is probably, like, so important. Like, it's the most important, I would say. As an outsider, you can't simply remain here indefinitely. To do so would be breaking Marius' rules. So you do want to make me a puppet. The cost is too great. In order to coexist in harmony with you, we have continued to bestow blessings upon the 12th resident. Never mind. Where you choose to dwell here is your choice. I'll find another way. What? I hope you enjoy your time in Marius to the very end. Whatever that might be. Bro. But in the meantime, you may find that there's nothing left to learn and no one to whom you can turn for help. Dang, bruh. What are you trying to say? True solace is achieved when everyone forgets every burden, relinquishes every care. And that's exactly it. That's exactly it. You know, that's the problem here. That's the problem with Marius. If it was truly, we remember everything and we could make embroidery, if that was really all we had to do, then great. But we had our mind, we had our health and all of that, then sure. But this is not the way. You can't just mind wipe someone. Leannon turns and departs, leaving you to mull over his foreboding words. He seems to be aware of the threat your actions present to Maria. You'd best find the mercenaries and tell them what happened. You think you'd remember seeing Sephra and the others hanging around outside one of their houses. I low-key forgot Sephra, Aina, and Declan were still here. Like, I literally low-key forgot. But it's okay. I do have the mind of a Mabi NPC. You know, if it didn't happen in 36 minutes, I forget. They're all just casually standing here. Hey, you're back. We actually have good news for you for once. What if they're all mind wiped? Yeah, we came at a good time. We managed to get some real inroads with Daidinet. I plan on seeing the new Tron movie this weekend. Oh my gosh, Brony, tell me how that goes. I want to see it. So the ritual is to pacify the dolls. I think so. I think that is what it is. Daidinet? I think it must have just been a plain old memory lapse that she didn't seem to recognize us from before. A little weird, but we've all forgotten a thing or two, right? But yeah, as long as we've stayed away from the touchy subjects like family or lost memories, she was perfectly willing to listen to us. She's pretty friendly with us now, so that's one less thing to worry about. How'd things go out there? Did you find anything new? Tell them what you learned. You tell them that Marius must be shut down to stop Findus' fate, and the goddess's power is still active in the city. So it is related after all, and everything that Leannon said about Midir's life force. It wasn't some weird metaphor, it was the literal truth. I almost didn't believe it. Can't we just, I don't know, take the villagers somewhere else? And there really will be no gods left here, any trace of them. That is the best outcome, but again, that is not what Leannon wants. Leannon wants everybody to live here, happy, like a doll. You know, that is literally what he wants. Because that's what Midir wanted. And then his only purpose is to serve Midir. So if we try to remove the villagers, we're gonna have beef with Leannon immediately. I think we need a bit more of a plan than that. Not that I want to spend any lot of time planning, but, you know, not everyone's gonna listen to us. A certain caretaker, for example. Well, yeah, it might not be easy to convince everyone to leave. We might need to find another way. Let's not overcomplicate things. If they won't leave, we can just pick them up and haul them out. True. before we get to that, do we actually know if they can leave? Vertrag needed some kind of contract first. No, he can leave. He can leave. Everyone can leave. They just don't want to. We might want to make sure it's even possible before we start trying to convince everyone. Did you hear that cacophony of noise? That was crazy. Oh, we can ask Dairine. We chatted with her a lot while you were gone. I'm sure she'd be willing to help. We've built enough of a trust for a few tricky questions like this. Come on, let's go. It's true, we're getting along really well, so just leave this to us. With the way they're grinning and bragging, it seems like it's really a sure thing. Let's go find Darine and ask her. Okay, there she is. I kind of wanted to stand next to her, but I don't think we can. Visitors? Hello, Darine. What is it? Alright, it's good to see you again. Literally. You red hair guy, you seem oddly familiar. Did she forget again? Oh, are you finally remembering? I said she's coming back might ring a bell, didn't I? Well, it looks like I was right. So, about Murias. A troubled look flits across her face for a split second, but she smiles calmly again before she continues speaking. If I could, I'd ask something first. Oh, sure, anything. Are you okay? Study her face closely. You all are really from out there, right? This is your first time visiting here? Last time, you started talking like we already knew each other. So it made me wonder. What? So you don't recognize me? Of course not, Declan. In what world would she have recognized you? She didn't recognize you earlier. Why did you think she would suddenly recognize you? Well, no. You really must be new. I've always been the only redhead in Relief after all. Oh, right, yeah. It's true. We're not from here. Listen, I'm sorry about before, but we actually were pretending just to know you. Oh! I'm gonna hit Declan, right? He didn't need to have that moment. Like, we've already had this moment like 3 separate times. And Sephra didn't even need to say this either. Like, he didn't need to say that. We should, honestly, I feel like we should kind of give her the answers as she gets curious. So she was saying, are you really from out there? Her feet are in the ground. But she was saying, are you really from outside? Have we really never met before? The answer is, we are from outside, but we have met before. That's what I would say. Because she's curious about it. So why lie to her? Why? You seem nervous. We thought it'd put you at ease if we acted more familiar, but it seems like it backfired. Oh, really? That was it? Honestly, I'm relieved. I felt like I was going crazy. I guess someone else told you my name. Anyway, since we haven't been introduced, I should say it's nice to meet you. Oh, but I have a lot of work to get to, so I'll talk to you again later, okay? Right. Next time then. We'll get out of your hair. Your red hair. Aina clearly wants out of this situation. On the other hand, you can sense a storm brewing behind Declan's furrowed brow. You should talk to him. I don't get it. Like, why are you confused, Declan? She hasn't remembered you for a long time. Declan looks like he's fighting back tears. I mean, that feeling is valid. Like, he is sad, and that makes sense. I thought you said you got to know her. Did she lose her memory again? She's also not as aggro as before. Oh, for sure. Because he didn't come on as strong as he did the first time, right? Because she was nice before. But the reason why she was aggro was because Declan was insisting that he knew her. Did she lose her memory again? We did. She really seemed to open up. I guess then she lost her memory again. So the longer they stay here, the more they forget? Is that what it is? No, because Vertrag, he had like a grip on like reality. So I'm kind of confused to how this works. We had a long conversation. So did Leannon do like extra mind wiping work on her? We had a long conversation, and then she said something about how she hadn't met her daily quota of her fake job, the embroidery, I mean. So we told her to get to working, and we left her alone. It'd be suspicious if she suddenly started not doing what she was supposed to. Like, overall, she was standoffish. I mean, I guess maybe either what you said is right and that's what the ritual is, and I do suspect that is correct, that the ritual is meant to pacify them, but I feel like Leannon did a little bit more after we left Dairine, after she was like blowing up. He was just like, oh geez, we need to fix this, and then he kind of mind wiped her and then used the ritual to mind wipe her further. But Leannon still seemed to think something was up. Maybe because we talked for too long. After Diana finished her embroidery, we saw her go to the caretaker's manor. I wondered if we got her in trouble. Yeah, he started preparing. Yeah, exactly. It can't be normal for Diana to be losing her memory this often. Is there something wrong with her? We have no reason to think that yet. I don't think it's her that's the problem. It's Leannon. I don't know why we haven't put that out there. I don't even think it's just happening to her. Otherwise, everyone should remember Vertrag. Exactly. Petra's right. Not sure if you'd agree, but I think Lennon's up to something. Definitely. Definitely, I know. Both times she lost her memory, Dairine visited Lennon's house. That's suspicious, right? I mean, better late than never, right? If he's the one messing with people's memories, it explains why he's the only one who remembers Vertrag too. Whatever he's doing, he's not doing it to himself. You really think so? I mean, I don't trust him, but you think he could be erasing everyone's memories on a regular basis? 100%. It's a theory, so let's test it. Was there anyone other than Dairine you talked to a lot before we got here? The drunk guy? The villager you spoke to the most while running errands, Finotan. You haven't gotten her name right, but you remember the elf you talked to after you ran errands. Her name was... Oh, Ibika. I didn't even think we talked to her that much. Compared to, like, Finotan. I guess Ibika? Ibika, right? Right, that was it. You talked to Ibika after running errands for Dairine. You tell the mercenaries that. Oh, Ibika? I talked to her after the ritual. She's quiet, but she seemed trustworthy enough. How much did you talk to her? There's no chance she could have forgotten you naturally, is there? We had a very nice chat. Ibika was awkward, but she was genuinely glad for all the help you'd given Dairine. You don't think she'd have forgotten? She should remember you then. Seems similar to Dairine's situation. So let's just find her and ask her if she remembers anything. She's shy, so let's keep it short. We don't want to overwhelm her and end up with another enemy. It'll only be an enemy for like half an hour. Whatever's going on here, I need to see it for myself. Declan strides out with purpose. Go talk to Ibika and see if her memories are intact or not. So do you think that the ritual is the only purpose is to destroy the fruit and embroidery? The embroidery containing their memories, perhaps? I definitely do think it's more to do with mind wiping. And the embroidery just happened to be the sacrifice for Midir that they chose because that's what they have here in abundance. Let me check the auction house and see what's sold. Can I see the world through different eyes? Now the die is cast, nothing left to do. Time alone will prove my theories true. Show the world. Something's inside me, a breathtaking pain devours and consumes me and drives me insane. Oops, oops. Is something going on? Do you remember the favor you did for Dairine? Want to shake the story and tell it to get to the point already? LOL. You ask Ibika if she remembers the favor Dairine asked for her when you first visited Murias. Ibika frowns her brows in confusion. Oh, Dairine and I help each other out all the time. We're friends. Can you be a bit more specific? I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry. She asks you to carry fruit. You tell Ibika about the time after you finished running all errands for Dairine. You showed up to help move supplies. Ibika carried fruit and Dairine carried the torches. I really don't remember anything like that. Are you confusing me with someone else? No, it was definitely Ibika. Could her memories be tampered with too? Ma'am, are you sure you don't remember? Huh? Ma'am, why did you call me that? You were talking like we were friends just a little while ago. So she does remember that. I guess her memory's not completely gone. I'm so sorry. I was just being weird, I guess. Don't mind me. So then, nothing. You don't feel like you've forgotten something? No, not really. But, I mean, I don't remember everything. No one does. So... why exactly are you asking? I feel like you're kind of grilling me again. I think I should go. Sorry. So, they only seem to be losing some memories then. These mercenaries seem shaken by this turn of events. Speak to Sephra and see if you can come up with a plan. So, that only confirms it. Only certain parts of memories are disappearing. That's so strange. How does this happen? Maybe I'll dazzle him with my cooking today. It's an important memory. One with people you love. It's hard to forget it, even if you try. Well, sure, normally, but nothing is about the situation is normal. I agree. Are you implying that they don't love Vertrag? No, they did. They just got mind wiped. All of the memories they're gone. They're all about us, right? It's all people who've gotten to know us, forgetting that. It almost feels deliberate, like someone is making sure no one here can get too close to outsiders. Is someone doing that? If so, who? You remember something that Leannon said once. The cost is too great. In order to coexist in harmony with you, we have continued to bestow blessings upon the 12th resident. Tell the mercenaries. And you think the blessing is removing their memories? Sounds more like a curse to me. So who's the 12th resident? Is that Dairine? Because Leannon is the 13th, right? I don't know exactly how, but I bet Leannon had something to do with it. We need to know more. We have to sneak into his house. That's actually a good idea, except he never seems to leave. How are we gonna get him long enough to search his place? Search the plate.
어떻게 몰래 들어가?
마을 사람들의 일과는
The village is small and quiet. The routine never changes. In this case, that works in our favor. If we raise a ruckus, Leannon sure to come running.
계속 제자리 걸음만
No,
하면서
because that won't work. If we had a bajillion people to help us, sure. But the fact is, while he knows that there's an active distraction, for example, Declan, Aina, and Thefra, if they're out here actively causing a commotion, then he's gonna avoid going there because he knows that I'm gonna be at his house. Why would he, like, he's not dumb. We can't just wait around until Leannon decides to kick us out once and for all. If we want to convince people to leave, we need to show them the truth. Pokemon, 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 battle advanced.
시도할 만하다. 그럼 밀레시아님은
Yeah, I think you're right. It could work.
함께 들어가고
You've got a good eye for this kind of thing. You should definitely lead the search. I already
아저씨를 믿기로 하죠.
Declan, I think you're the
지금
best bait.
밀레시안 씨 다음으로
After she,
지나가고 있는
you're the
사람이잖아요.
only one who's being watched the most closely. What? Me?
나?
네.
Yeah, it was you who talked to Daidine the most.
친해지려고
If Leannon removed those memories, it means he thought you were a problem.
원인 1순위.
그건 그런데
Right. I guess that's true.
난 그 집에 들어가
And hi, hello, demon. Welcome in. Right. I guess that's true. And I don't know the layout of his house at all. Unlike the rest of you. Cheer up, Declan. Avoid his gaze. I'm gonna cheer him up. You pat Declan on the back. How am I gonna reach his back? Okay. I'm trying to cheer him up. He seems to understand and takes heart.
좋아.
Alright.
그러면 내가
I'll make
그
some
소리를
noise.
쳐서
And
어떻게든
get his eyes on
관심을
me. Just don't waste this chance. We might not get another.
샅샅이 살펴봐. 일기든 뭐든
He's got to have some sort of records or maybe a journal, right?
나오는 거야.
I'm counting on you.
좋았어. 데클룬.
Don't worry, Declan. We'll find something. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to clown around? I'm sorry. Sir, just let me clear my throat. Ahem. The mercenaries are all preparing themselves to infiltrate the caretaker's manor. Speak with Aine once you're ready to begin. I was born ready. To be honest, I'm willing to beat up Leannon right now. Like, I don't even need... He's right there. How are we gonna just... Okay. And you?
밀레시아님.
Are you ready?
준비됐죠? 마침
Lennon's about to
내일이
find
이쪽으로
himself
왔을
preoccupied.
기회예요.
This is our chance.
데클룬,
You
힘내.
got this, Declan. Hey, I want to live here too. How do I get a house in Maria's? Come on, tell me.
눌러 앉을 거라고.
이야,
Wow, if that doesn't work, nothing will.
이건 또
What could they possibly be doing this time? May I ask what's going on here? Leannon, after visibly reining in his annoyance, turns towards Declan with a pinched look. Here's our opening. Let's move. Honestly, I should be the only one to move. He will definitely notice if all of us are missing, right? Here's our opening. Let's move. Enter the manor.
좋아, 문도 열려
He even
있다.
left the door unlocked. Perfect. You open the door and swiftly enter Lennon's house.
시간이 없으니 서두르죠.
Come on, there's no time to waste. We'll check every nook and cranny we didn't get to poke our noses into when we were here before. Search the whole room carefully. Investigate his dwelling, but remain on your guard. Scroll, bookshelf, and potion. Your eyes fall on a pile of nearby bundled parchment lying on the floor. Might its pages offer insight? A mostly empty sheet greets you as you examine the first page in the bundle. There's nothing that resembles a written record. Were these sheets awaiting the transcription of some notes or letter? Feeling somewhat puzzled, you set the bundle of pages back down exactly where you found them. The music here is fire. There's nothing that says danger more than this. Take a closer look. There are small labels on the bottle. Upon closer inspection, the labels include these bottles contain things like fertilizer, cleaning solution, and preservative. Are these used to care for the plants in the nearby terrarium? None of the bottles appeared to contain anything particularly noteworthy, just common substances one might find in the house of any budding botanist. The music really feels like chase music. These shelves may hide some sort of record written by Leannon. Take a closer look. Check the first shelf. You decide to carefully search the bookshelf. A quick scan reveals nothing in particular stands out. However, check the second shelf. I'm nervous, to be honest. Like, this music has me really thinking that we're gonna get into a jump scare with Leannon, basically. Oh, the music is so scary! The shelf seems to contain a collection of neatly bound books. The titles indicate dictionaries, encyclopedias, and other volumes containing general knowledge. Check the third shelf. Wondering if there may be some sort of diary or journal disguised as some other books, you pull a random volume from the shelf. In neat letters, it details how to prune rotting leaves from plants. There are no signs here of anything that might be Leannon's notes or records. Try searching elsewhere. Therefore, what have you found? What have you found? There needs to be something here. At least they have different audio than they did before. It looks like you've checked just about everywhere that seemed to be at least a bit suspicious. I don't get it. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. Do you think he expected us to investigate? Maybe he threw all his suspicious stuff in a box and hid it somewhere. Nothing on my end either. Oh my gosh. Why did Saphira scare me? Nothing on my end either, unfortunately. Yes, he will label those bottles as poison, so everyone will know this bottle contains poison. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think we're investigating the wrong thing. We should be investigating the waterfall. And also, we should just look at all the books. Just open them, and then see if there's like a hidden compartment. Because you know how they can just remove pages and replace it with a box? We shouldn't just expect it to be like, oh, Leannon's diary, clearly labeled, you know, like. And even if his diary was labeled, he's not gonna just put all of his most personal stuff in something that you can find immediately, right away, right? He would have had hidden it somewhere. What are you talking about, Saphira? You've been standing by the window this entire time. The only noteworthy place left is to check the terrarium in the center. See if you can find anything interesting there. The way this music is makes me think that there's going to be like some sort of dead body. What if it's Leannon's dead body? You see the potted plants behind the wall of smooth glass. Its colors are somewhat different from the other flora you've glimpsed in Nymeria. Inside, a particularly shiny fruit is laying on the ground. Did it fall after ripening? Tap the glass. With an audible pop, another piece of fruit detaches, falling to the floor of the enclosure. Pick up the fruit. It looks like the memory fruit you saw. This must be the place where they're growing from. That's insane. Are you out of your mind? Quick, everybody hide! No, he's gonna know. Like, he knows we're here. Quiet now. They're just outside the door. Hide. I'm frozen. Your eyes close and hold your breath. In the middle of the room? That is a moment later. You hear Declan's voice slowly growing more distant. It looks like Leannon never realized the three of you were inside the manor. No, he knew. Yeah, the terrarium. It seems to be eating the memories. Just take a minute and think it over, won't you? There's no reason to go that far. Alright, the coast is clear, but we don't know if or when he'll be back. I suggest we make our exit as soon as possible. Seems sensible to me. Follow me. I'll take the lead. You quickly slip out of the caretaker's manor. You get the impression Declan is probably done talking with Leannon about whatever it is they were talking about. See if you can find him. Okay, I was low-key expecting a fight right there. Like, I literally thought something was gonna happen. The history. Oh, okay.
다들
Everyone's
고생
safe.
많았다.
Good work.
무사히 다녀와서 다행이네.
Honestly, Declan is the real MVP to keep Leannon distracted that long. Declan, I heard a commotion outside. What were you doing to distract him?
아,
Oh,
그게-
that,
어,
well, I
내가
sort of
무리였어서
told him I wanted to live in
살고
Murias,
싶으니까
and then he
나도
offered to
인형으로
turn me into a
만들어
doll,
주겠어.
just like the others. What?
어?
Declan, that was so dangerous. I'm glad you just didn't get just taken away. Were you poking around the terrarium? Did you find anything? Show him the memory fruit. Leannon was like, oh, you really do want to live here? Easy! And thank you so much for the lurk, Lethal. I appreciate it. Another piece of fruit that holds memories, right? Huh? So those come from the plant he's keeping in there. Wait,
아저씨,
how would he
아저씨를
even make you a
어떻게
doll?
인형으로 만들어요?
His goddess, what's her
이
name?
어르신도
Mid
문제
something?
없는데?
She's not around anymore.
그건 당연히
I didn't
나를
think of
이제부터
that.
죽이겠다는 거겠지.
He was just gonna kill me, wasn't he?
따져보진
It's a
않았는데.
high possibility.
그러고 나서
Been funny if a zombie popped out. I was kind of hoping it would be. Like, I really wanted a plot twist that was like Leannon was never with us this whole time, and Leannon was actually Madir this whole time, and she had just thought she was doing Leannon a favor by her ultimate blessing, like slumber or something. I don't know, you know, like, because she's already probably the most suspicious character in this entire story. At least we know what Lennon's motivations are. Madir is kind of shrouded more a little bit in mystery.
어?
I just said no. He shrugged and told me to let him know if I changed my mind, then left. Really? That's it?
알겠어요.
Whatever. Just see what memory that thing's holding.
레넨이
Quick,
우리가
before
잠시
Len
좀
realizes
볼
someone's
수
been in
있으니까
his house and comes
최소
looking for
이것만
us.
갑시다.
I think just
지난번처럼
her should do it again,
밀레시아
so the rest of us can be on the lookout. Good plan. Watch your back.
누가 올지도 모르니
I hope this
빨리
isn't one of those long, contemplative memories. We never know when somebody might walk by.
그래. 그런
Right,
게
yeah.
좋겠다.
Good point, Safra. Zoa Declan agrees. You sensed some hesitation in his response. Use the stolen memory fruit you took from the caretaker's manor. I wonder if this will reveal Daidine's memory from when she bust in his house the first time. You recognize the red color as similar to the fruit that held Daidine's memory. Do you wish to see the memory contained within this fruit? Give the fruit a gentle squeeze. You relax, the tension melting away from your shoulders. It feels as though you're being enveloped in a dream. Those new folks are so friendly, and they seem so eager to chat. Once I finish up my embroidery, oh, I want to go talk with them more. That red hair guy, Declan? He really put me at ease for some reason. I wonder if he's someone I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody. I'll ask him after I swing by Lennon's. I wonder what he wanted to see me about.
어, 대린.
Daine, are you going to Lennon's house?
레넨님 집 가.
Yep, what are you up to? Did you just come from there? Imagine if Hyu-chan, this guy, was never drunk to begin with. This is just the personality he maintained so that he wouldn't continuously get mind wiped like everybody else. Imagine. Did you just come from there? I can't really remember. Really? How did you go and forget something that just happened? Anyway, I'd better be on my way.
어,
Okay. Was Hyu-chan always this forgetful? What if I'm forgetting something too? This all feels weird. I should look into that later. I know I never forget a scent that had real meaning to me. Four-dimensional chess. Exactly. Imagine.
사랑하는 미르님.
My beloved Madir. I'm doing well. I've been taking care of relief for you.
우리의 흐를 잘 지키고
Basic
있어요.
outfit.
잡초는
I pull up the weeds as soon as they appear, prune the dead branches, and keep only the plants fit for perfect garden.
남기고 있지요.
Madeira smiled at me. Such bliss.
기뻐. 네 이름이
Was this really what Madeira's smile looked like? Oh, he forgot how she dressed, the way she wore her hair. It's all become muddled in my mind.
뒤죽박죽.
I feel so terrible for Leannon because even though he's doing something terrible, he's clearly like struck with grief and torment. In a way, he's watching someone he loves deeply just disappear. And that's so sad.
기억이
My memories are slowly fading away.
점차 흐려져. 네 이름이
Madeira, why do you leave me here all alone? Couldn't you have stayed?
계속 머물면 안 됐던 거예요? 저
I've been searching my memories and I finally remembered it. The moment I first met you.
만났을 때가 드디어 떠올랐어요. 저한테
Back then, this is what you told me.
주셨죠.
사랑하는 나의
Oh, I remember that exact. Oh no, wait, no, that's a different pose I remember.
너는
My
이곳을
beloved child,
맡아주렴.
though I will soon be no more, I entrust this place to you.
이라고 했던
Indeed,
건
I
말구나.
did tell you that.
네, 맞아요.
My heart held fast to those words. They've shaped my entire process, my purpose.
하지만
And yet, I still can't clearly remember what you look like. I have to carry on living like this, knowing I'll be forever separated from you.
벌써
But I've already, my
아이야,
dear child,
내게 어떤 말을 듣고
what is
싶니?
it you wish to hear from me? Were you truly Madeira? I know you would never say this, but
대답해 주시긴 했지만 그래도
even so, I want to hear it all the same.
저를
Please
사랑한다고
tell me you love me. Dang. And no, Madeira would say that she loved Leannon. Because it's
이
true.
정도야 얼마든지 해주마.
I can say that as many times as you wish.
사랑한다.
I love you, my child. What if this is never really Madeira? What if it's the statue, Brontenas, who's like playing games with Leannon? That's not what I wanted. Then what is it you want? She literally told you.
그치만
But I suppose you are who you are.
그죠. 왜 저에게 이런
Why did you leave such a responsibility in my hand?
이름을
Why did you go so far as to use the final piece of yourself to give this life to me?
어리석은 질문을
Such a foolish
하는구나.
question. It's because I love humans like you, shining brightly even though the veil of sorrow and misfortune. It'd be interesting if some other malevolent force wormed its way in and replaced the god of Murias. I think that's a high possibility. Because who is Brontenas? Like, now that I'm thinking about it, who is Brontenas?
내가 선사하는
I wish to give the
아이들이
gift of comfort and
너희
peace to
모두에게
each of you.
선물해주고 싶은 마음.
That's the shape my love takes.
이게
Is that really your idea of love? Locking me away in a place where I'll never see you again.
저를 가둬둔
True, right? And yet, everything you've done, you did it all for my sake, didn't you?
전에
I see. Thank you.
이 모든
I finally understand what this whole world, this garden, it was all a gift from you.
알겠습니다.
He's got the creepy face. He's got the creepy face. How long are you gonna keep mumbling to yourself? I just realized that Daidinet is What? You dirty coward. Do you really think this is gonna break me? I don't know what you're planning tying me up like this, but I'm gonna talk more with those people who are visiting. I'll find out what you're hiding from me sooner or later. Do as you please. Those memories will vanish soon anyway, and your struggle will have been in vain. I knew something was off. Those outsiders keep saying strange things. Things that didn't add up. I ran into Huchan on the way here too. He might be a little tipsy, but I've never known him to be that forgetful. And now that I think about it, the others too.
대체 언제부터
How long has
이랬던
this been
거야?
going on? How many times have you
몇
done
번이나
this?
이랬던 거고.
네, 네.
Hush now.
좀 있으면
You're upset, but soon you'll feel better. The blessed fruit will siphon all of your worries. It's a gift Medir left behind, you see? The greatest blessing for those who long for peace and comfort. Oblivion.
싫다고.
No!
나한테 왜
Why are you doing this to me? Because you keep getting too friendly with those outsiders. You never learn, do you? And Leannon feels justified because he knows that she will not remember. So in his mind, the pain never happened if you never remember it, basically. And look at that cut on your hand. On the precious body Medir made for you.
왜 말도 나누면 안
Why
되는-
can't I talk to that?
밀레시아님, 밀레시아님,
Wake up.
정신 차리세요.
정신 차리세요. I love fall weather. Oh, me too. I love it. It's so cool and nice. To be honest, I like fall and winter the most. You feel the sensation of someone shaking you awake, almost as if to rouse you from the depths of his memory. Nah, he cray. But honestly, I'm still not mad at him. That's crazy, right? But I just feel like he has very sufficient writing. Like, he seems like a good, not good, not like a good justified individual, but as someone whose actions line up with their motives perfectly. He's well written, and I really appreciate that. I low-key kind of think Leannon is my favorite in this story. I just think he's the most well written. Unlike Declan, who repeats the same issue over and over and over again, right? And I do feel for him, but it's just excessive at this point. Of course, there's like Merlin, but the specific character I like most from this season is actually Leannon. Not in the same way I like Piram or Altem, because those are good characters, or even like Merlin. I like those characters because they're good and loyal individuals who genuinely care about you as a Malaysian. But Leannon is written so well, I can't really be mad because he follows everything. Like, he works in a way that's predictable yet not predictable. Like, it's on brand, but not easy to like just completely understand what he's gonna do. I wonder what kind of game we should play. No, I'm not play, but raid out to, because not a lot of people are playing Mabi right now. Maybe actually Astral Artisan is playing, and I don't think I've raided to them very often, maybe like once or twice. So I'm thinking we're gonna go raid out to Astral Artisan. But thank you so much for everyone who came. Have a good night or morning. And I'm interested to hear what you think. If you're on any other platform that I'm on, please like DM me, Discord me, post in the YouTube community somewhere. Anywhere where you are, I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Even here, if next week or even Sunday, I know Sunday we're not actually playing Mabi, but if you want to just talk about it, let me know what you guys think. And thank you for coming, Stash, and everybody who did. See you guys next time. Have a good night or morning. Bye. Love you guys. Stay sweet. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bean bean bean.